Hello everyone out there, welcome back to Life is a Bowl of Cashews, where life is sweet, salty, and a little nutty. I'm Brian Hull, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Paul! Hello, human.
Now, let's talk about some randomosity!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Life is a Bowl of Cashews.
A big old bowl of cashews. We're talking one of those, like, value Costco size bowls. Wow. Yeah.
Value Costco size
Yeah,
bowls,
you got, like,
everybody.
what, 3,000 cashews in those things?
About. Dang.
There's
Well,
so
welcome
many.
back to this lovely podcast where we talk about
randomosity! For
all
a
the
split
time.
second, I forgot what you wanted me to do for
I
a
wanted you to
split
do that.
second.
And you did it. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so today we're doing some things. We're doing some things today. I like the things we're doing.
Okay, what things are we doing today?
So first, we're going to talk about this dude behind us.
Yes, the my little star dude.
Mm-hmm,
We're filming this before the episode we asked you guys to name it, so we don't know what you named it yet.
I forgot we did. All right, we will figure out what you named this guy.
Yes.
Not this episode, but next episode.
No, we still won't know by next episode.
Not next episode, but next episode.
We will acknowledge in the community tab, on the
Yes.
YouTube channel, we will acknowledge what the name is, and then once we make an episode after that, we're trying to make more episodes ahead of time to be ahead of the game.
We are. We're trying to make this work.
We're trying to be proactive.
That's hilarious. Anyway, we will let you know what this guy's name is in the community tab.
Yes,
We
so
got
even
this.
though the podcast itself won't mention it or the video won't, we will acknowledge it there so you guys will know for sure.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so on today's episode, we're mixing things up a little bit. So instead of us just, pulling up a main topic and just talking about it the entire time, we're going to have a fun little kind of game to do at the beginning. He found a generator that's just 5 random words, and we have 2 minutes to talk about each one, which is going to be funny because some of them will have nothing to talk about. But we have to come up with something for 2 minutes. And then the little impression game that we did at the end of the last episode, we're going to do that again because it was just fun.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into the main generated story. So let's...
That's it.
yeah.
I like that.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
So you've got the 5 random words. We have to talk about each one for 2 minutes.
There's a water speck on my glasses.
There's like 5.
Seriously?
Oh, there's a bunch.
Hold on. Let's see here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he got water just a second ago. All right, do I need to put up a timer on my phone since you've got the stuff on yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
2-minute timer. What is our first topic we can talk about for 2 minutes?
Snakes.
Ooh, I could talk a lot about snakes. What's your favorite kind of snake? I'm partial to the pythons myself. We only got 2 minutes, so I'm trying to go. Anacondas are really, really cool, but then I'm also a really big fan of articulated pythons and rock pythons. Now, rock python is actually what Ka is based off of in the Jungle Book. Do you have any thoughts?
I know those words.
I'll try to go really fast so I can fit stuff in 2 minutes.
A snake crawls on the ground.
Does it-
Some can be poisonous.
Well,
and
venomous.
Some can.
There's a difference.
Some can be venomous, and some cannot be.
Do you know how to tell if they're venomous or not just by looking at them?
I do not.
It's actually the shape of their head. If their head is very round, they're actually not venomous. But if it's in the shape of an arrow, then it's going to be venomous. So your vipers are going to have that shape, but your pythons are going to be more rounded because they're not venomous, but they got the death grip. It's like the hug of death.
Wow.
And snakes actually technically still have legs. They're just, their bones are still inside their body, but they don't come out. It's kind of weird. They're just like 2 random little leg bones floating in their body. I didn't mean to.
Ew. That's just disgusting.
No, it's actually really cool.
Okay. Well, snakes have been in popular media
Yes,
for a long time.
they have been. And for some reason, there was that whole idea that they could hypnotize people, which is totally not a true thing at all. But it was
that
fun in
an
the Jungle Book.
actual like?
It's not really held now, but about 100 years ago, yeah, people truly believed that.
That's really sad for those people.
Oh, yeah.
And it made people eat an apple? I mean, this is really all I know about snakes.
You don't. Oh, you don't know how that. Oh, I love
No.
the snakes. The
I
snakes
know
are
nothing
cool.
about snakes. Like I said poisonous. You said venomous. So like what?
Poisonous is if you eat it, you die. Venomous is
Oh.
if they bite you, you die.
Oh, okay. I just learned something. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting.
So, I mean,
Time's
like, wow, like that was. Did you look at the timer?
No.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
That was impressive. He just figured out when the timer was going to go out without looking at my timer. That's impressive.
I looked at it, but not at that time. I looked at it like a while ago, and I just like time's up,
And then the alarm. That is impressive, sir. That is impressive.
Ooh.
So what's our second topic?
Our septic topic.
Second topic.
Second topic.
Second.
After the snake narrative.
Which I like that one. I want more animals.
This is well, you sadly didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm ready to hit the timer.
Soccer.
Soccer is sport where
Sport.
person kick ball into net.
Soccer is sport.
Soccer is
Person
sport.
kick ball and
Um,
nets.
Apparently, the whole world loves soccer except for America.
No, we don't like soccer as much as
No.
Europe. No, we don't.
No, of course not. I think like
No.
everyone. I think that's like the most popular sport everywhere but here, and
It
that's
is,
why the rest of the
actually,
world
yeah.
calls it football and we call it soccer.
Well, because we're so different.
And I gotta be real here. I think we should change the names. It makes so much more sense to call soccer football. So
I
much
mean,
more sense.
that's what it is. It's
When
a
I was a-
football.
When I was a kid, I kept asking my dad, "Why is this called football and this is called soccer?" And he was like, "Well, son, the football's about the length of a foot." And I'm like, "But you kick the ball with your foot."
Wait a
That
minute.
honestly makes a
Wait
lot
minute.
more sense.
Wait a minute. Hold up. A football is what he say?
I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what he told me when I was 4. He might have just been trying to get me to shut up. I don't know. The last thing I understand is sports, so I can't tell you if that's true or not.
Okay. All right.
That's about my extent of
I
knowledge
know.
in soccer.
I played soccer for 2.9 minutes. I kicked the ball into the other people's
Yeah.
goalie net. My grandfather yelled at me in Italian, and that
Wow.
was that was it. That was
Um,
my extent of experience in soccer.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had to play sports, and for a couple seasons, I did play soccer. And my dad was the coach, and we were called the Purple People Eaters.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. We were not. I don't remember what we were called.
That's all I remember from
I
my
know
soccer
nothing about
days.
soccer. Do you
Yeah.
see how inept we are about sports?
I'm okay with that, though. I'm so okay with that.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm watching the timer.
Okay, now, all right. We don't have to talk about that anymore. Yay! Okay.
Which he is happy about.
Yes, I don't want to talk about sports. What's our next topic?
Oh, crap. Okay. I'm going to have... Hold on. I
What
have
is
to get
it?
comfortable.
What is it?
Gotta stretch out here for a second. Might as well just leave the room. What's your favorite movie soundtrack?
How to Train Your Dragon is like one of the best soundtracks ever. John Powell really just nailed that soundtrack, especially Test Drive. That's like one of the best pieces. And the way that he weaved the musical ideas throughout everything, taking Toothless's theme, making it minor whenever they first meet each other to make that dissonance. It was so good. If you guys haven't watched, there's a video, I forget what his name is, but there's a dude who made this brilliant, like 2-hour video just dissecting the music of How to Train Your Dragon, and it was incredible. Riel, I don't know if you can find that video. If you can, like, throw up here and like show a picture of like that video. I need to give this guy props. He's amazing. I can't think of his name right now, but it was awesome. Besides that, anything from John Williams, just because John Williams is just amazing. We're talking not Lion King, Jurassic Park, E.T., Star Wars. It's all phenomenal. But speaking of Lion King, gotta throw props to Hans Zimmer out there, knocking it out of the park. We got King of Pride
God,
Rock,
we
which
still
I
have a minute.
still listen to all the time. He made Circle of Life as amazing as it is, and so good. What's your favorite? We still got time. We still got 50 seconds. You can say yours. I just want to get mine out as fast as I could.
I don't even know where to start on that. My favorite movie soundtrack, I don't have one, funny enough.
We'll find you.
Well, that's not true. I like Singing in the Rain.
Okay.
That's a movie soundtrack.
That is totally
I
a movie
Singing in the Rain.
soundtrack.
I like Singing in the Rain
Okay.
quite a bit. But I have nowhere the passion that Brian has for movie soundtracks.
They might be one of my favorite
especially
forms of
what he just
music.
talked about. Because I can't even replicate that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I even listen to movie soundtracks that aren't real movie soundtracks. They just make it to sound like movie soundtracks, and they were never in a movie.
That's right. You do that. That is
Yeah,
so
there's some
weird.
really good groups that do that. Oh, it's so good.
So happy.
I
that
work out
time's
to
up.
that music.
Time's up.
No. Oh, you were watching it that
no,
time.
I wasn't actually.
You were watching it that time.
I might have. I might have glanced over.
Okay, that was the
Oh my
third one,
goodness.
right?
That was crazy. Yes,
I like
was
that
the
one a
third
lot.
one. We have two more.
Okay, what's our next one? I'll set the timer.
The next two typewriters.
Typewriters.
Oh no.
Well, they're obsolete, but they're fun. I do remember this.
Typewriters.
My grandma had a typewriter. She worked at a library out in West Texas, and she had this really old school typewriter at the library, and I'd sometimes go with her, and I would just play around on it, and I would just type just random junk, and I was just so enamored by, oh, look how this works. Even though we had computers at this point, granted, they were, massive and giant and loud, but we had them. It was like the early 90s.
Yeah, no, I saw them around. I saw
when-
them around.
Like Windows 95, that was starting to become popular in
yeah.
most people's homes. So I was used to writing on that, but there was something about a typewriter. Even though we had way better technology, there's something really cool about going to the old stuff.
It's this.
Ding! Yes, the
It's
ding
the
is awesome.
ding!
You move the little thing back.
That is such a cool noise.
Like it's fun.
and it sounds so mechanical.
Yes,
I love that noise.
I could see how if you had to use that for a job, it would get annoying really fast. But if you're just playing around with it, it is so cool.
I have a colleague that I currently work with, who are nameless, that worked with typewriters primarily because it was more the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Worked with typewriters primarily in her main office, and she said it was so loud.
Oh, I
because
bet.
it's just all the people doing all at the same time. So
Oh.
it's super loud and very overwhelming.
Oh, and I'm sure it's extremely inefficient in the long run because every sentence you got to do the ding.
And it was
ding.
ding.
See, yeah, so I get why we moved away from it, but for something just to goof around with, they're
It's
still
fun.
really cool.
It's fun. And then after the typewriters came the word processors, not on Windows,
Yeah.
but like the big, did you remember those big machines that were
think
like
so.
this teeny little screen and then like digital?
I do remember
yeah,
those.
That was a
Oh
word
my
processor.
gosh.
Mhm.
Wow, we're really showing our age in this one, huh?
Yeah, we're old.
Okay, time up.
That was fun.
All right, one more.
Oh, okay, last one. This is interesting.
Okay.
This one's okay.
Ready.
Where is the nicest place you have been in fall? That's an interesting.
The nicest place I've been in fall.
Like not just the nicest place you've been, but the nicest place you've been in fall.
I don't know if I say it's the nicest, but it's the one that stuck in my memory the most. Is I was a kid, and anytime we were gonna go get ready for Halloween or something, we would go to the big pumpkin patch. And Texas had them all over the place, where there'd just be these places where they grew a crud ton of pumpkins, and then they cut all the pumpkins off of their vines, and they just make this big display. There was a really big one you could get your picture taken on.
Aww.
And it was always so special going to pick out our pumpkins. So I don't know if I'd say it's the nicest, but I felt the nicest. Like it was always so much fun to be there. Yeah, and get to just
in the fall
look around at all the pumpkins, and you go with mom, and you're like,
Say.
I want this pumpkin. It's like, I don't know, let's find one that's a little bit bigger so you can make your jack-o'-lantern. They're like, oh, I want this one. I like that one too. Okay, I'll get this pumpkin.
Clear my throat a lot. The nicest place I've ever been in fall is New York.
Oh,
New York City.
Oh, I'm so off.
And oh no, that's spring. Never mind. Haven't been there in the fall. So yes, nicest place I've ever been is New York. Because back east, they actually have the change of the season.
Yes.
Color change, the trees change.
We don't have that here
really
anymore.
cool, beautiful. No, we don't have that here in nowhere in California. But
Northern
that's not true.
California.
Northern California has it. In
They
Southern
have
where
it.
we are, nothing. But we have 2 seasons, fall and summer. And that's it. That's pretty much it. But
No, we have spring.
we do have spring. And we have winter, but they're just light versions of it.
Which I'm okay. California
Light
winter is
versions.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh, we have great winters. But yes, favorite place in fall? New York City.
All right.
ding,
And
ding.
that's the end of that timer. Okay.
All right. That completes the random topic.
That
of
was
the day.
fun.
That was fun. We will integrate that into our structure.
I want more of my fun topics.
Fun topics are good. Fun topics are fun.
I loved the soundtrack one. I know no one can
Brian
tell
Hall,
that. Yes.
It's time.
Oh, is it time for the voice challenge?
Yes, it
All
is.
right. Give me 3. It's 3 random words?
It's 3 random words, and you
3
have
random
to.
words.
Now I'm doing the 3 random words. 3 rounds of 3 random words.
Oh, 3 rounds.
3
okay.
rounds of 3 random words.
All right.
You have to be able to make a character based on these 3 random words.
And I have like 2 seconds to
You
figure
have like
it out.
seconds to figure it out. Okay. Ready?
All right. I'm
Okay.
waiting for the second. I'm waiting for the time we get a generator for this.
Oh, I have to look. I wonder if there's something like that. I mean, there has to be. Okay.
Just 3 random word generators.
3 random words. Okay. Oh, let's do it now.
I knew this was going to
You
happen.
shouldn't have said it.
I assumed you were already going to do this. That's why I was like, oh, you're going to come up with them yourself?
Random word.
I'm like, this has to already be a thing.
generator.
Not for
It
voices
is right
specifically,
here.
but
Okay, here we go. Random number of words.
is this just a
3.
podcast now where random generators like control the whole thing? Which I'm not against. I'm just curious.
I guess that's our theme.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Spill, coverage, strain.
Spill,
Sounds like a
coverage,
virus.
sprain. Sprain or strain?
Strain, like a virus strain.
Strain, coverage, and spill?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm the head pot in this kitchen, and I gotta tell y'all something. Somebody spilled the milk. Strainer, we need some coverage on that. Go grab yourself a rag and go clean that up.
But, sir, it's not my job.
It is now. I'm the head pot here. We gotta do this. Pan, get in there and help him.
Why?
The
Why
kitchen
is the strainer
appliances-
old?
The kitchen appliances are like sentient in
I
this
love it, but
world.
why is the strainer old?
Because let's be real here, who's buying new strainers? You have one for like 80 years and it's beat up and
Alright,
piece
that
of
was
junk.
good. That was good.
But it still strains all
That was
your
good.
pasta.
Well, I mean, it's one job. It's not my job. Sure. Okay, you ready?
yeah.
Second round.
Okay.
Bold.
Bold.
Uh-huh.
Bold.
Midnight. Iron. Oh boy.
I am the bold midnight eagle, and it is my job. What was the other word?
Iron. Like an iron.
And it's my job to stop you, Iron Fist. I don't know why
Wow.
the hero sounds like the villain.
It does.
Maybe he is the villain, and
He's like
just
an
trying to-
anti-villain.
Yeah, and then Iron Fist is over there. No, I am the hero. Would you believe him? No one would.
Okay, alrighty. Okay, third round, final round. Unanimous,
Okay.
incredible, and the word shout.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on to the board meeting. We have some things to discuss to make sure we have an unanimous decision on everything. Today we are talking about this incredible position that we're in to have a great deal to shout. So this meeting we're calling together is to see if we can eliminate the indoor voices, which would just be incredible. We could have outdoor voices wherever we are, so we could shout whatever we want.
Oh my gosh, that was classic. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot with that one. Okay, well, that made my happy day. That was hilarious.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
Oh
enjoyed
my gosh. I like the shout. We can just eliminate indoor voices altogether. And we can just shout whatever we want.
Shout to the
Oh, my.
heart, and you're too late. I don't know why that popped in my head.
What is it? How's it go?
You give love a
You
bad name.
give love
A bad name.
Okay. Now.
So now we need the random idea generator for
But
our
wait.
topic. Oh. What?
Before we do that,
Oh, okay.
I just want to say you're awesome.
Oh, you're awesome too, buddy.
All right. I like how everything is based in random. Like nothing.
Well,
I mean,
you
it is-
came.
it
I
is-
got to
this
tell
is the
everybody
thing.
behind the scenes. Life is Bowl of Cashews was your idea, and you specifically said, "I want it to be random." And I think we've embraced that to the nth degree, and I'm not upset at it.
I think we really honestly have embraced
I'm not
that to the
upset
nth
at it
degree.
at all. I think it's fun.
Okay. Our random topic for the day.
After our other 12 random topics.
If you if you opened a restaurant, what kind of food would you serve?
Oh, you know exactly what it would be.
It
right
cannot be
now.
barbecue.
No, it has to be barbecue. It has to be. I have joked about. I've half joked, half serious. Like if I get successful enough, and I have enough money, I want to call Spring Creek Barbecue out in Texas and say, "Are you up for franchising in another state? I will be your first patron. Let's make this happen. I will fund this myself. I will get this out here.
Wow.
I want Spring Creek Barbecue near me at all times.
Wow.
I
Well,
would do it."
Okay. Now, we know you're serving barbecue,
Yes.
and that
Well, it would be Spring Creek. So whatever menu they have is what we'd be serving.
wow.
Because I want Spring Creek.
So you basically are just moving Spring Creek from Texas to here.
Oh, it would be an exact replica. I wouldn't change anything.
Nothing.
Especially, we're keeping the free Bluebell ice cream on Sundays. That is perfect, and that must stay.
I love the idea, but I want your own. First of all, what would you call your own restaurant?
Oh, so I
What
can't
would
just grab a
you
franchise
serve?
and bring it over.
Although I love Spring Creek barbecue sauce.
I was about to say, you've never had the barbecue,
no.
but you've had the sauce.
The
because
sauce is
I
amazing.
I
will say.
order it and send it out here because
But-
I love it that much.
But I want you to make up your own barbecue restaurant.
Okay.
Name the barbecue restaurant, what you would serve, and the hours of operation, and where it's located.
Well, the hours of operations, I hate the places that are only open at dinner. They drive me
Yeah,
insane.
they actually drive me crazy.
And in fact, I would even open it for like an early lunch, like
What's early?
10.
Okay. All right,
I would
we're
have it
looking
open
at
for 10 because you get the people that like there's sometimes I just want lunch early.
Yeah. I
Like
do that.
most of the time I want it about 11 or 12 like
Yeah.
most people will eat it.
I give you
But
that.
every so often I'm like, no, it's 10 o'clock, but I want lunch.
Yeah.
It's brunch.
Yeah.
Except just no breakfast items.
So what would you serve for your brunch at this barbecue place?
Everything I'd serve at lunch. That's the whole point.
No, but brunch usually consists of like
Well, see, that's what I'm.
breakfasty-esque things
Oh,
combined.
that's why I literally just said it's like brunch without the breakfast.
So it's lunch.
Exactly. Because that's the thing is that early. There's no restaurant who's
Oh
selling
my
regular lunch
gosh,
food.
I can't.
Like if I want to go up to like say for example, actually no, there are some places that do, but there's most places that you go up there and it's like they have their breakfast menu and their lunch menu, and like they don't start serving their lunch menu till like say what 10:30 or 11.
About- yeah.
So it's like 10:15, and I want a lunch item even though I'm eating it for like breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go in there and it's just like, oh yeah, we don't serve our lunch menu for like another however long it is from this time because I forgot what time I said before. I'm like, but I want it now. We can't do that. You're gonna serve it in like 15 minutes. But no.
What's going on?
So
Okay,
my barbecue restaurant would have. I mean, it'd be the same menu for lunch and dinner.
Okay.
It's same all day, because I like that consistency. I don't like it switching all the time.
Would you change it out seasonally?
Maybe. I mean, we'd introduce new items and stuff,
Right.
but I don't. You know me. We've gone to many a restaurant. When I go to a
Many.
restaurant, I am very much that I find one or two things that I love on that menu, And I will go back to those two over and over and over and over and over. Because when I think of that restaurant, I'm thinking of that food that I want. I mean, I will experiment, especially if it's a restaurant I love. I will, like, eventually try everything.
So in your own restaurant, you would change it out seasonally. It would be base barbecue. You would open at 11-ish.
10:30.
10:30. Start
10 or
serving lunch
10:30.
then.
Yeah.
What time would you say open till?
9.
9.
Yeah, we wouldn't stay open later than 9.
Why is that?
Because I want to go to bed.
Got it. Well, you're the owner. You can just leave and have a general manager run it.
I guess that's true, but no, 9.
9. Okay, keep it good for the people.
Yeah, I
like
want to
that,
make
for
sure
the
my
staff.
employees can still have a life.
Well, it's not very nice. All right.
No.
And what's your number one plate? What is something that you're going to be famous for?
What is something I'm going to be famous for? I would say I'm going to be known by my pulled pork.
Poke.
Mm-hmm.
Why's that?
I don't know, but
That's
it is
how
one
my
of
friend says it.
It's one of my favorite.
Pulled poke.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite barbecue items, and as you know, I've made it for you multiple times. Like, I'll do my own pulled pork, and it's one of my favorite ones to make, and it's one of my favorite ones to eat. There's something special about pulled pork. I don't know what it is, but like, I sit out there, I put it on the smoker for like 8 hours, and it's just it's filthy.
Okay, pulled pork is really good.
It is very.
He
good.
makes it very well. Like,
But-
honestly.
That's what I'd want to be the most popular thing, but I have a feeling it'd be something beef related because I like beef. I really do enjoy beef barbecue, but usually the beef items are not usually my favorite, and I know I'm in the minority on that one. Smoked chicken's one of
brisket's
my
my
favorite.
Brisket and tri-tip. They're my
Brisket,
favorite.
Brisket, I think
Sausage,
is so easy to get wrong, and
Oh,
I've
yeah.
had too much wrong brisket that I'm more skeptical
You
of
know
it.
what I'm excited about?
What? Oh, my brisket.
Oh boy.
I just found a whole brisket. And if y'all don't know barbecue, it's the whole thing. We're talking a chunk of
It's
meat.
ginormous.
Like this big. It's
Bigger. It's bigger.
Yeah, it's 15 pounds.
Huge.
And I'm just going to smoke this thing for like 12 hours. All that fat's going to render inside of it. Sorry if there's any vegans or vegetarians listening.
We apologize.
But I am not one, and I never will be.
We don't follow that. But yes, oh my gosh, I am super excited. And we're going to
Yes.
have fixins.
Oh, I'm going to make all the southern fixins. We're making authentic
mhm.
Texas mac and cheese.
Yes.
Gonna get me some country beans. Gonna have
Mashed
mashed
taters?
potatoes. We're gonna have
Oh.
rolls. I almost thought about just getting straight up Texas toast.
And I can't eat it, but that sounds good. And Lisa and David and our friends are going to be here.
Yeah, it's
By
gonna
the
be a lot
way,
of fun.
Watch Lisa and Dave, or listen to Lisa and David's podcast, The Spouses
Yes.
of Light.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes, I'm excited. Okay,
Now your turn.
my turn. You would think
I was about to say it's
you
gonna be
would
Italian.
think- No.
What? Oh no, you'd want a
I
sushi
thought you were going to say
restaurant.
Japanese. No.
Oh, you don't want sushi or Italian? Who are
No,
you?
I know. I know.
Because I went straight to barbecue.
I get it. It's your fave. I actually would open a burger joint.
Huh.
Yeah. Cuz I want casual fun. So, for people that don't know, I grew up in a family that owned a lot of restaurants, and they were Italian restaurants. And they were except for one, they were mostly they were mostly kind of just like more signature dining than anything else.
Yeah.
Except for the one restaurant we owned.
Yeah. Think less Olive Garden and more. I don't know. What's like a mid?
It was
Like a mid.
if people know Disney World or Disneyland, take their signature dining experiences, and that was our restaurants.
Like Blue Bayou or something?
Yeah.
Or are we talking more Carthay Circle?
Carthay Circle-ish.
Oh, that's not mid. That's high.
Yeah,
That's high
signature.
dining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
signature high dining.
Oh, I thought you were talking like mid dining.
No, signature dining for Disney is their
It's like high. Oh, okay.
Carthay Circle. So anyway, so
I
it was more
thinking
like that.
like Blue Bayou or
And then the one restaurant,
River Bell Terrace.
no, our one restaurant was like Riverboat Terrace, kind of just casual. But that's what I want. I want a casual place people can come, hang out, drink, like have a good time. So I would have a bar. I would, even though I don't drink.
This sounded more like a pub. Like a pub like.
Okay, well, I'm officially opening a pub. I love this. It's a pub. It's a gastropub. Oh my gosh.
What's
Boom.
a gastropub?
It's a pub, but it's known for their food. Like really
Oh.
food heavy. So it would be that good hamburgers. The best dish on that menu would be, are you ready? Because you would have to be involved in this. A brisket burger. Yeah, a brisket burger.
That sounds.
I know BJ's has a chopped brisket burger, and it
Yeah.
is actually pretty good.
Brisket burger.
But no, the way I would do it, it'd be so good.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
And see, my restaurant would have gluten and dairy-free options.
it would have. I assume it would be like half of the menu.
I would actually it would, but like every option that is like
No, you would have like two totally separate menus.
No, I
one
wouldn't
that was
actually.
nothing but regular, and one that's
No,
nothing but.
I would make everything on the menu capable of being gluten and dairy free. So I wouldn't have two separate menus. I'd just be all like brisket burger, gluten and dairy free option, blah blah blah, gluten and dairy free option. Like
Okay.
everything would be gluten and dairy free because that's the one thing I don't like about restaurants. Yes, a lot of people offer gluten and dairy free now, which is great, but some of them they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't do that gluten or dairy free." Well,
But I'm sure it's expensive to be able to have all that.
It is expensive. Like I'll give you that, but that will be my restaurant, and I don't have a name yet though.
Well, I didn't
If
have
you
a
guys,
name for mine
if
either.
you guys want to name our restaurants that we don't have, list them in the comments below. We would love to name you for you to name our restaurants.
Well, I think I'm gonna try to come with a name for mine.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's gonna be.
Oh, hello.
I think I call it Bubba's Barbecue.
Oh my gosh, Bubba's
No.
Barbecue.
Bubba's Blazing Barbecue.
Bubba's Blazing Barbecue. Mine would then
And they'd be like, "Who's Bubba?" It's like nobody. I just thought it was fun.
He's my friend. Don't
I
worry
just
about
like all
it.
the B's in the name.
Bubba's Blazing Barbecue.
Bubba's Blazing Barbecue.
I do kind of
Welcome
like
to Bubba's Blazing Barbecue. Let me get you something for you.
Wow. I would say my restaurant's called My Place.
You know what's funny? There is actually a restaurant out
Yeah.
in Texas that I went to called Our Place.
No, My Place.
My place.
My Place.
My place.
My Place. But you guys name our restaurants: burger joint, barbecue joint.
Yes.
Name them. Let us know. We'd love to see what it is.
Yes.
Anyway, I think that's all we got.
I think so.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I like this.
This was fun.
This will kind of be our structure from now on, I think.
Yeah.
It
Having
makes sense.
all this randomosity.
It's random but structured at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, both worlds that I like. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and for those who are listening on the podcast channels, I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Ci vediamo Let me reverse that. Ci vediamo presto, non domani, because that's tomorrow. Ci vediamo presto. See you soon.
Okay.
Mucho presto. Anyway,
Presto Change-o.
poof, we're gone. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button. I have to say it because it's so stupid.
But
Why do you say smash?
Because it works.
Just click it.
Well,
click
yeah,
the
but that
like
doesn't
button.
get your attention, or else
Oh.
everyone says that. So you're just gonna be like, "Oh, and if you don't mind, could you please, if you could please press the subscribe
Ever so
button,
gently, just
ever so gently." Whereas if like you're doing this video, it's like, "Oh yeah, we're going over here, and make sure you smash that subscribe button." It's kind of
And
dumb,
people are
but
like,
it also gets your
"Okay."
attention. So I get
kinda
why.
fun.
Even I've done it once or twice.
You're like, all right, I will. Anyway, thank you so much. Brian, do you have anything to say to close us out today?
Don't forget to give yourselves some time just to be random.
Oh, I like that. We need to come up with an ending saying. You're right.
Mhm.
You do. We'll figure that out. Anyways, God bless, and we will see you all very, very soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. We kind of harmonized there at the end.
That was fun.